It began like any tech startup, a couple engineers in a small room surrounded by computers. And now Twitter, valued at nearly $14 billion, will hit the public market this week. It started in 2006 as a service born from the simple concept of the text message. A tweet in 140 characters could be broadcast to anyone. It was mocked at first.
Have you hooked yourself up to the Twitter thing?
But the world paid attention when they saw a revolution tweeted.
To think that demonstrations that began through the internet, through Facebook and Twitter, have not resulted in one of the Middle East's longest-standing dictators stepping aside is something that no one, not just in Egypt but in the entire region, ever imagined could be possible.
And a miracle on the Hudson documented. The first picture came from Twitter.
I saw that there's survivors on there, so I just took a picture, and I happened to be on Twitter, so I just did a quick twit pic and posted it.
And here at CNN, a race for followers.
If I beat CNN to 1 million followers, I will literally go and ding-dong ditch Ted Turner's house.
Do you think you can take on an entire network? Do you know how big we are? Do you know what CNN is? CNN will bury you.
Let's just say he #won. And now the startup has spread its wings. Shares will begin trading on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker TWTR.
I think a lot of people are watching this IPO because of the expectations of what happened with Facebook. Why everybody's so a Twitter is that really what's going to happen now, because this is the next, this is the next big public-facing technology company to go public.
So what's next for the company?
There's always a lot of challenges. Relevancy, continuing to stay relevant, continuing to show that you're growing users, continuing that you're and improving on the value proposition that you sell to advertisers.
Those micro messages will translate to millions, if not billions, for investors and founders. Co-founder Evan Williams could now be worth between $1.3 and $1.4 billion. CEO Dick Costolo's stake, $191.9 million. And board member Peter Fenton, his stake could be as much as $789 million.
It's just stupid. It's just crap. I'll tell you.
No longer the butt of the joke, investors will now see if shares of Twitter will soar. Lori Siegel, CNN Money, New York.